welcome back, guys. I'm looking a bit. Oh God, I'm looking a bit, and my hair's all thingy. I've just come out of the bath. I look a right mess anyway. So I can get past that. Get past that. Anyway, as I've said previous, that everything's all about sort of supporting local nowadays. The way things are, supporting local shops, businesses, breweries. So this week I've said I will do all my reviews this week, or certainly there'll be reviews every day of beers that are brewed locally to me. And on the plus side of that, they're all from shops that are local. So I'm kind of supporting breweries and the shops that are selling them. So and they're not big chain places or whatever. Well, one's a shop, local shop, independent supermarket thing, and two are pubs. So which are doing takeouts. So without further ado, let's crack on with what we've got. So first beer actually coming up. I've only actually got one by these at the moment. I have had others by them. The rest will be Salopian. But the first one up is from Stonehouse, and they're actually in Oswestry, so town I live in, literally down the road. And they've actually got a thing called Stonehouse Sidelines, which is it's sort of like a monthly special, I think, or a couple of brews they're doing specifically a month or something. So just something different apart from their core range. So it's quite good. So as I say, from Stonehouse, and this is a bottle of their Adrift double dry hopped British Pale Ale, coming in at 4.5%. It's a 500ml bottle, and I picked this up from Stan's Superstore, which is an independent supermarket about 5 miles away. I think they have got a few, 2 or 3 sort of places around, but that's the nearest one to us. I saw this in there when I was roaming around doing some shopping with the missus, and I picked it up. So there we go. There's the label. Very different for Stonehouse, but quite nice, I think. Quite nice, plain, simple. Very much, I think, along the lines of sort of Geipel. So yeah. So bottle cap there, nothing fancy. As I say, these were local. Got myself a Stonehouse Brewery pint glass. So let's get this out and see what we get. There's going to be quite a few beers coming up. This is going to be the only Stonehouse one. Like I say, I've got a few Salopian ones from their Black Label range, which the ones I've had have been cracking. They really have been cracking. I've had a couple on tap. So I've also got one from 3 Tons, which is Bishop's Castle, which is, it's not the closest thing to me. Bishop's Castle, probably about 40 miles, something like that. But I suppose still quite local, really, for me. So in the glass, there we go. We've got sort of a golden clear beer. It's not perfectly clear. There is a slight haze. I wouldn't say it's thingy, but very little. Good carbonation coming up the glass. A finger of white compact head. It looks, I suppose, as you'd sort of expect. So let's dive in with the nose. I can give it a swirl without spilling it everywhere. Or just to say, I got this one. Yeah, I said, didn't I? Carried away. Anyway, shut up, Baz. Let's get on with it. So let's dive in on the nose. Take 2. Take 3. Not tasting. We're going in on the nose, Baz. Calm down. Sweet, malty. Yeah, it said blackcurrant on the back, and you are getting that. Yeah, you are getting a blackcurrant thing. Let's just give you a little bit of spiel. Golden dry double hop modern pale beer. Low bitterness with big aroma of blackcurrant and orange from UK, Cascade and Jester hops. Celebrating exciting advances in UK hop brewing. So you wouldn't necessarily say it was blackcurrant. For me, I wouldn't say I'm getting sort of orange in there. It's got that sweetness, and it's I think with the maltiness you could be mistaken for saying it's a little bit of caramel notes, but maybe they're in there as well. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, the blackcurrant is pretty much, for me, what I'm sort of picking up, the main thing. Smells okay. Not a lot going on in the nose, so let's dive in, see what we get in the taste. Cheers, everyone. Let me go in again. I'm not sure on that first one, to be honest. I'll be honest. Thin in body. You sort of expect from a pale ale anyway to be a bit thinner. 4.5%. I suppose it's not hitting you with huge alcohol that is going to give it a huge body. Steady carbonation, not too much. I wouldn't say this is going to gas you out, although get ready, there's bound to be a burp coming. There you go. It's a weird one for me. I'm not going to slate it. I don't want to slate it. But it certainly doesn't appeal to my tastes. You're getting the orange sort of citrus notes in there. You're getting the blackcurrant, sweet sort of blackcurrant thing in there. The blackcurrant, there's a sweetness to it, and I'm sort of picking up a sort of toffee caramel sort of taste in there. So I'm tasting toffee, caramel and blackcurrant, and doesn't go for me, doesn't do it for me. Maybe this is just me. It's light to drink. I don't know. There's something there for me with them 3 tastes I'm getting out of it that don't do it for me. Maybe it's because I'm picking up like a sweet taste, like your toffee and all that lot. I'm getting fruit in there, and yeah, it might just be me. I don't know. Other people might like it. I don't know. I don't hate it, and I can kind of appreciate it for a beer, but it doesn't do it for my taste buds. There's just something. Sometimes you'll have a beer and it just seems something odd about it, taste wise, that doesn't quite seem right. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a bit of a limited brew and it's something different that they're trying to expand. But for me, it doesn't do it for me, I'm afraid to say. So that's it, I'm afraid. So anyone that's around Oswestry, Shropshire, by all means pick this up. It's definitely different. You can't knock them for not trying something different. But the taste for me just don't kind of go. I don't know. They kind of almost go and don't go. And there is very low bitterness in there while we're there quickly. There's like a sweet bitterness to it. It's weird, I don't know. I'm going to say it's not for me. But I wouldn't be surprised if I had a couple of them. It might change my mind. So that's how on the edge it is. For me, actually not liking it and maybe liking it. But it's different, and well done to Stonehouse for trying to do something different. So yeah, like I say, anyone local to me, Oswald Street, Shropshire, give it a go, see what you think. If you've had it before, let me know what you think, because I find that very different. So it'd be good to hear from someone maybe from around my area that's had it, if you happen to be watching, to let me know what you think. And that's it. So that's the first local beer down. Different. I'm not going to slate them. All I'm going to say is well done, Stonehouse, try and do something different. It's certainly, how can I say, what I will say is I'm not a big fan of their other stuff, if I'm totally honest. And I do like the fact that this is different, and it has got some nice sort of flavours in there, but you know what I mean? It's one of them. So I'm going to shut up. That's the beer review. That was Stonehouse from Oswald Street. Like I said, if you've had it, let me know what you think. I'm going to leave you now because I've waffled on too long. Subscribe to All the Beer No Idea on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, All the Beer No Idea, All the Beer No Idea 1 on Twitter and Instagram. Please keep up to date with my videos. Subscribe, ring me bell and all this, that and the other. And I'll see you soon on another beer review. Cheers.